lot of good plays. Jab is really a weapon.
What is going on? What is going on? CBC, Coastal Boxing Club. What's going on, everybody? Oh man, we are here live. Chimin will be right back in a second. I know he probably just went out. But man, are you guys ready for this weekend? Big fight week. Let me go ahead and light this gas up real quick. And I want to just say sorry for the introduction. I know we was having a little bit of issues coming into the stream with the intro and everything. Just want to apologize for that. But yes, like I was just saying, yes, it is fight week. And let me go ahead and add my brother right into the chat. Chi Ming, welcome to this chat, my brother. Welcome to the stream. What is going on, brother?
Eddie, what's going on, man? What's up, everybody out there? Thanks for watching. CBC. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
So where we at, man?
Like I was just saying, I mean, I was gonna kind of start it up a little bit differently, but I didn't see you was on here. But we're just gonna keep it how I was about to go. So look, fight week. You know, fight week's coming up. Someone has to go.
Okay, so I guess we
I
talk
see
about
it. Yeah, we
Tank
talking about
Rolly.
Tank a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about Tank a little bit real quick. I kind of wanted it to lean towards that kind of towards the end because fight week kind of wanted it to lean towards kind of the upcoming fights. What to expect coming up real soon. You know,
Well, hey, run it by me, my brother. What's up? What fights you got on your mind this evening?
Canelo Triple G3. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Hey, man. Business, man. This is business. Boxing is a business first. Uh, shit. That's still might be the biggest fight in boxing, low key. Other than it is possibly, and I'm not the biggest fan of the fight. I've spoken on this more than once. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but now it's a bigger fight. It's even bigger because all of the people that were out here saying that they felt like Canelo had no chance. I mean, not Canelo. Triple G had no chance against Canelo. Were saying that before the Bivol fight. They were saying it before the Bivol fight. Now that the Bivol fight didn't happen and he lost that, now people think, oh, well, maybe Triple G got a chance. Maybe he can get him out of there. Maybe, And then you got people who still think that Triple G won the first two fights. So it's still a big fight. It's still a big ass fight. It makes the most sense. Fighting Bivol again, I'm gonna just keep it all the way tall. I just don't think that Canelo wants to take a chance. He wants to fight Bivol again. I believe that, but I believe that he doesn't want to take a chance on just losing 2 times in a row.
You see, now look. Well, what you just said, that makes perfect sense. Like, yes, he wants to fight the man, but at the same time, how would that look if he loses twice in a row?
Mm-hmm.
What would that do to his name? What would that do to his brand? It would tarnish it. It would put a big label stamp on it. You're branding it. You just branded your name, you know?
Yeah, it even though losing to Bivol twice, in my opinion, don't mean he ain't one of the best fighters in the world. Now, you could
No, but it would just be certified. All right, you know exactly where you belong in this game. You know you don't belong in that weight class. You know, I won't really say he don't belong in that weight class. I just say he needs to stick what he's doing good at. You know what he's comfortable at, and what he was doing. I didn't feel like he was comfortable at. He was just trying to see what he can do.
well, look, man, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, if you follow him on social media, I will be honest, okay? I've never seen a motherfucker golfing so much as somebody that's supposed to be training. It seemed like he had more golf posts and flexing posts on his Instagram when he was supposed to be training for Bivol than actual training videos or footage or whatever like that. He seemed to really like golf. I told you after the fight was over with, I said I don't think he didn't look himself, and his game plan was absolutely shit. But if they fight at 168 and he beats him,
Right.
and Bivol beats him down there, then that really, really puts a damper on Canelo's like his name right now. Like that would mess him up because you already got people that's already trying to discredit everything he's ever done up until this point because of the loss to Bivol. So if he was to go right back, running back with Bivol and lose again, that would mess everything up for him, in my opinion. It would tarnish the brand. I still think he could fight and be the biggest. He'll still be the biggest draw in boxing, even if he lost to Bivol back to back. But I just believe that it would definitely tarnish his legacy and everything like that if he was to lose to Bivol back to back. You fight Triple G, you lost, okay. Move on. You fight Triple G. If you win that fight, then you got momentum going into fighting Bivol.
Hey fam, keep the stream going because I'm thinking something's going on with my phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to reset it and everything. Something's going on, but keep the stream going.
Oh, no doubt, man. You know what? All right, no doubt. Yeah, well, while Eddie is trying to get everything together, I just want to send out my prayers and my thoughts to everyone affected to what happened down in Texas today for that mass shooting at that elementary school. It's just a sad, sad event. I mean, it just lets you know, like, the blister that is America that's getting ready that it appears like it's just getting ready to pop. A young kid, 18 years old, walks into a school, starts shooting people, and it's just crazy. First of all, in my opinion, I don't think an 18-year-old got no business with a gun, even if he in the Army. I think 18 is just, especially in America, the 18-year-old mind ain't developed as good as it can be because, in a way, we are coddled in this country. I'm going to keep it a buck. We spoiled over here, okay? So when you spoil, I don't think an 18-year-old should have a gun, period. In any type of level or any form, an 18-year-old should not have a gun. You should be 21 to have a gun. All these guns, they let off all these rifles, all these bullets, these ARs and all that other stuff like that. We don't need that. Handguns and shotguns is the most that really somebody is going to need. That's just my opinion. I do believe in people having the right to defend themselves, but that's not defending yourself. That's grabbing a gun and walking into a school and killing people. I mean, where can we go? What can we do? Your kids can't go to school. You can't worship the Lord in church. You can't go to a movie theater. You can't go to a concert. You can't even get on the bus or the train without worrying about getting shot, It's really, really crazy out here. And I wish people would learn to try to like handle things other ways. This is why boxing is so close to my heart and dear to me, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I got anger issues. Okay. But my way of taking it out is to put on the glove and mix it up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Call me whatever you want, but you do it like that, you live to fight again another day. Shout out to Pops, rest in peace. But I just how I look at it, like guns they're just for pussies. I don't care what nobody say. Guns are for pussies. Man up, put your hands up, throw your hands up. And if you got a problem with the establishment, trust me, going into a place and shooting a bunch of people is not going to get anybody to listen to you. You probably, if you got that kind of energy to put in that kind of effort to plot up some kind of crazy scheme to run up in some place and just kill as many people as you can see, then try to put that energy towards a positive way, towards the issues that you got in the world. And I just wanted to send out my thoughts and prayers to anybody that was affected by what happened. We're all affected by it if you really want to think about it. I don't know anybody that got hurt down there. I don't know anybody, but I'm hurting inside because this stuff needs to stop. It don't matter where we are. It could be small town USA, big city USA. It just doesn't seem to matter anymore.
No,
People are
because
getting
it's just happening everywhere, and it's just everywhere is getting people just getting shot, and it's sickening. This gun, what they're saying about gun control, I feel like the U.S. is just not doing anything about gun control.
No, they never will, man. No, they won't. They won't. Why? You gotta think, cause guns, big money, big business, big
Yes,
business.
yes,
So when you think about
I
that,
do agree with you.
it's one of the bigger businesses in our country. And when I think about that, this is a capitalist country. Okay, all we care about here is money. So it's just a real crazy situation because it's hard to get. It's hard to shake it. Like even if you look today and was like, okay, we're gonna get rid of all the guns, that's gonna hurt the economy in a major way. You know what I'm saying? There'll be a lot of businesses, a lot of jobs lost. If you just got rid of guns, like the way, if guns were the way they were in the UK, the economy would end up being messed up because how guns are so integrated into our everyday life. It's a lose-lose because if you don't do anything, then we're going to keep having this happen. All right. I read somewhere earlier that I think damn near 4,000 mass shootings have happened in the United States since Sandy Hook. Almost 4,000, cuz 4,000 mass shootings since Sandy Hook. That's just crazy to me. I would feel like after Sandy Hook, they would have tried to make moves on gun control to try to figure out ways. But they try to use the same excuses. Oh, guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people. Well, what are you going to do about the stupid people that buy guns? Because you just let everybody and their mama buy a gun. You know? It's just so many things. And I don't think they'll do anything because the second they start doing restrictions, that's less guns being put out and that's less money being put in people's pockets. Lobbyists in Washington are like the NRA and all that shit. That's all a big gang. They all in it together. They all trying to make money, man, off the guns. You know what I'm saying? So like the more mass shootings that there are, they're going to use that as an excuse for us to buy more guns. That's the shit that really cracks me up. You don't say, they say the more this happens, they try to use the fact that everybody should have a gun. Instead of trying to just cut this shit off altogether, try to stop the crime, try to stop the crazy people from buying the gun before they get it, have better screening and all this other stuff like that. Some of these states even lowering the age to buy a gun, 18. Like that's crazy.
Right.
Right.
Like I said, you should be 21 in order to buy a gun. I don't feel like why is an 18-year-old needing an AR-15, any assault weapon? Why do anyone needs an assault weapon for? Why
No,
do
you
an
really don't.
everyday American need an assault weapon? They don't. I feel like you all you need is just a regular handgun, 9 millimeter, a maybe a
A rifle or
shotgun, even maybe
shotgun.
a rifle.
Rifle or shotgun. Yeah. Yeah. Man, look. The one thing about this, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. We appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're gonna say something a little bit about it because it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the gesture, but we're gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna get all in depth. This is a boxing channel, but we just wanted to send out our love, you know what I mean, and show that we know that there's a problem, and everybody else out here knows that we have a problem, and we need to talk about it. We need to
Yes,
address
I
it.
do agree. Yes, because this
Cause
is something that is bothering everybody.
come on, man,
Like if this
this is
doesn't bother
everywhere,
you,
man.
something's wrong.
Yeah, and if and
Something
we
is
need to,
wrong.
we got to talk about it more, man. Put the
And it's
gun
like,
down.
and I feel like honestly, even if you know someone who has an assault rifle, you know, you might not think they might not do anything. They might not do anything, but just put it this way: if they do have an assault rifle or a gun, what has a certain decent amount of ammunition, I feel like you should put it in the back of your mind. Hey, is this person all right? Is this person okay? You know,
What do you mean, bud?
be
Uh,
just putting it out there like anyone who's anyone out there who has an assault rifle, I feel like as an everyday citizen, you should sit down and also actually think, hey, this person have an assault rifle. This person has been going through some like hard times lately or whatever. Like you just have those thoughts, and I feel like if people have those thoughts, maybe we can probably start seeing it, some type of outcome, a change.
Eddie,
But not as change, but making it more aware for people.
family, fam, listen. we we play Grand Theft Auto all the fucking time. Guns are glorified. You know what I'm saying? They've been glorified in this country for a long time. So it's just going to be hard to shake that. It really is. But the thing is that people have to look into themselves. All right. You got to look into yourself. I mean, the only way you can stop something from happening is if you stop it from happening. So if everybody's all upset, then everybody needs to just stop buying something. If you got a problem with a business, don't go there. You know what I'm saying? And find out, and then you'll see in the long run how much it affects them. Because that's the only way really you hurt these motherfuckers is their pockets.
Hmm.
That's just what it is. The pockets. You know what I'm saying? So I
So
I'm sorry about I'm just hurt. And we just wanted to send out our thoughts and prayers and wishes that for everybody that's affected by it, man. We're real sorry and shit, we just wish things were better out here for real, man. But
yes,
let's get back to
yes,
this
we do.
boxing. Okay. Now,
But yeah,
Triple G3,
this fight with Triple G, like, come on, man. I mean, yes, it's a good fight. It's SL. It will do numbers, especially now because the loss of Vivo. A lot of people might say, "Oh, well, he Canelo," but no. Like
they're already saying
I'm gonna keep it real. I still think Canelo's the biggest motherfucker at 168. I don't think he can beat no one out. I don't think no one can beat him at 168. Um, but I feel like when he fight Triple G, it's gonna be a big statement for Canelo. I think Canelo's gonna go out there to try to end it early. And when I mean early, I don't mean the first 3, 4 rounds. I mean somewhere like the eighth round or so, ninth round, late stoppage. I just feel like Triple G, yeah, he's gonna come out Triple G. I just feel like how much more Triple G can come out. I feel like he already done saw the best Triple G against Canelo the first 2 times.
Well, that's the thing about Triple G that is actually a beautiful thing about Triple G, in my opinion, is that you know what Triple G finna do. You know he don't change his game. He didn't have the same game all this time. It's just
Uh-huh.
can you hurt him? Because really, because when you think about it, when you look, has anybody ever? I mean, I've seen him get beat up, and I've seen him hurt, but
Yes,
I've
but
never
have you
seen
ever
any
seen him hurt rocked where you
to the
say,
point where
"Oh
it looked
yeah,
like he
he's
might
gonna
he gonna
lose"?
get stopped. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
no,
No, no.
mm-mm.
And I'm saying, and I see him get whacked with some big punches, and I don't see not even a flinch or like not even a slight bit of change of game plan.
The
It's
biggest
the same
punches,
shit.
the biggest punches in the two fights that they fought already were landed by Canelo in the first one. And yo, he was hitting
Yes,
Triple G with some bombs. I'm talking about
shit
hellacious shots.
shit. Yeah, shit that would knock anyone else out, but they
Yeah,
knock
that's
him
knocking
out.
a whole lot of guys out. And he was taking them, he was eating them. When he fought Daniel Jacobs, he took a lot of big shots. He was eating them. Derevchenko was beating him up in a lot of stretches, but he just didn't look like, oh, Derevchenko about to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't. Canelo about to knock him out. It never looks like that. Murata was hitting him with big shots. It didn't look like he was going to ever knock him out or nothing like that. Triple G is going to be there. Okay, Triple G is going to be there. That jazz is going to be coming. He's going to bring his same game. It's just, can you
Yeah,
stop him?
exactly. And that you, we all know the fight's gonna sell. We all know it's gonna be a great fight. It's just the fact that all right, yeah, all right, yeah, he's fighting Triple G. Okay, yay, we're gonna watch this fight. What the fuck? That's how I feel. And a lot of people saying, oh, he should fight Benavidez. So everybody who's watching, please, please, please get that thought out of your head. Canelo's not fighting Benavidez. Never. Ever. He will not fight Benavidez. That
Why
fight's
you
not
say that?
happening.
Why
It's
do you
not
say that?
happening. Because it's not happening. Well, it's not happening this year. Put it that way. It's not happening this year.
No.
Benavidez is not fighting him this year. What Benavidez is going to end up fighting is going to end up being either Charlo or oh god, I can't think of the name. These two other two guys
I wouldn't
names.
mind him fighting Caleb Plant.
That's what it is. Thank you. Caleb Plant, Charlo, and there's one more.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. The whole
My,
situation with
my,
him
my,
is real.
my, I think it started with an M.
I don't know. He could fight Andrade. I could give a damn. Any of them guys. It's not even about that. I don't know. I think eventually they're gonna fight. But the whole thing is that I'm not gonna care when it happens. It seems like because who like this is what it all depends on for me. If Benavidez, if everybody is calling for that, like yo, who is he? Y'all really giving him props for what he did on Saturday? We didn't do a stream or talk about that because there was no point.
No,
It was a
because we knew the outcome of that fight. We knew, and I talked about it. We talked about it. I talked about it at work. We knew how bruh was going to come out. We knew it was going to be an L from the get go. We knew. We already knew. We already knew.
David Lemieux is not a 168-pound boxer. And he shot. That's just my opinion. He shot and he ain't no 168 guy. Like, I'm not taking nothing from David Benavidez. I think he's skilled as hell. But I have yet to see him put his hands over his waist. You can do that when you fight the way he fights. You can't fight like that against guys like Canelo Alvarez. You can't fight like that against Caleb Plant. His defense is weird to me. I don't think he has any. He has zero head movement. So it's like I just don't like the way he fights all the way. I'm gonna keep it
No, I
that.
mean I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I mean, I feel like a lot of the guys he beat up is not A1, not top guys, you know.
No, he ain't beat
And
no. Listen,
I meat
he's beat
butchers, I
nobody
know.
of mention except, but the people he beat, one guy, but he was well at the time he looked washed up. When he beat him at the time, he
Yes,
looked washed up.
yes. I think he came in overweight, I believe.
No, no, yeah, yeah, but he won the fight, but it's just the fact that he hasn't beaten anybody that really just I like to say moved the needle. Like he hasn't, not for me. Um, I want to see him fight one of the better guys
Yeah, like
from
I said, I
168 to
would like to see him
175.
see Plant or Charlo. I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
seeing those fights.
yeah, those are like to me them the only ones. If it ain't Canelo playing the Charlo, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not gonna be Canelo this year, but David Benavidez is gonna fight in November.
Is that what he's talking about?
Yes, he's gonna fight in November, but now we all know it's not gonna be Canelo
Hell no, like
because
we know
Canelo's
that.
fighting in September.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be Canelo. No, no, it won't be Canelo. Um, I I don't know. I don't want to see that like that.
I
Yeah, I
I don't.
legit think Triple G versus Canelo is a better fight than
It's a better
Canelo versus
fight.
David
Yes,
Benavidez. It's a
yes,
better fight.
yes. Just because you know you're gonna at least get 12 good fucking rounds out of this guy. With Benavidez, you know you might just get a good couple rounds out of him.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna take nothing away from David Benavidez.
I'm
I'm
not taking nothing away from him, but I'm saying yeah, I feel like he's gonna have a good couple rounds,
I just think
and
that
that's all
fighting
I give
style.
him. And it just everything else is just gonna be Canelo rounds. I'm
It's
not
just his
saying
fighting
Canelo's
style,
gonna
man.
sit there and knock him out. I'm not saying that, but it's gonna be a very difficult, hard night, a long night at that.
Yeah, I think that I don't want to. I like this fight better. I like Triple G better, like versus Canelo better. I'm talking about if people bitch about spending money on pay per views, right? The quality of the fights don't be there. The people you don't want to see don't be on the pay per views. Okay, well you got two guys that are world renowned when it comes to this fight shit. Okay, Triple G's older, but so the fuck what? There were people out here in the world that just paid $20 to watch Floyd Mayweather beat up. What was his name? Don Brown. So if there's people in the world that are willing to pay $20 to watch Floyd fight, why would you not like? It wouldn't be a problem to spend some bucks on Triple G, who's actually active and is still out here fighting. He's not as active as he used to be, but he's actually active, and he ain't no slouch.
Active enough to fight the top dogs. To put it that way.
Yeah, yeah, and he ain't no slouch. So it's like
No,
I
exactly,
really
because
like
you
this
know what's
fight
gonna come
better.
out with him, and
I
then
like
that's
this
again the
fight better
same thing.
than
And then I feel like that's gonna be the same thing. What I expect out of Tank Davis. To keep it
I
real with
like
you.
I like this fight better than any other fights that they can put up right now, just for the excitement factor. I don't think Triple G could beat him. I didn't think Bivol could beat Canelo either. But then again, I didn't know Canelo was going to try to play Bivol like a sucker neither.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I like this fight better than anything that they could line up for Canelo right now. I like this fight better than anything they can line up for him.
I mean,
I just
it's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be fireworks. We know it's gonna be 12 good, great rounds of boxing. It might be sooner than that. It's not gonna be sooner than 7, but it's gonna be a good fight
yeah,
because I
it'll be a great
just
fight.
don't see Triple G getting knocked out. If he gets knocked out, it's like,
Oh,
damn.
I can see him get knocked out. Don't get it fucked up.
I can't see him getting knocked out. And the only way I see him getting knocked out if Canelo comes in there being Canelo with everything he comes in with. I'm talking about he put that Bivol shit all into this fight too.
Well, apparently it's personal with this guy. So I guess maybe he wants to just get this out of the way. Maybe this might be just something he
Right.
just feels like he's got to deal with and get it out of the way. But at the same time, I'll make more money than fighting any of you little guys. That's how he's saying.
Yeah. Yes.
All you other
Yes.
little guys out
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna
Okay.
fight this
Look, he
dude.
made money fighting Bivol. He made money. You know, he cashed in.
Gonna make more fight Triple G. He's gonna make more fight Triple G. Is that safe, fam?
Anybody can get knocked out, even Triple G. Yes, agreed.
Yeah, absolutely. Sleuths, Kenny, what's up? Thank you. Shout outs. Yeah. Anybody can get knocked out. No mistake about that. But Triple G just got like this granite chin. These are two guys that are fighting. Triple G and Canelo are two guys that I don't worry about. It's just I just be like, oh, he ain't gonna get knocked out. I ain't saying that they won't lose, but these are two guys that are out there that I just be like, man, you gonna have to hit him with a truck to knock him out. You might be able to stop him in a match, like with like punches, hit him with a couple, with a combination, and they don't fire back, and the referee might stop it on one of them. But I just can't. It's just hard for me to see just either one of them guys just getting flat dropped. Like just getting flat KO'd. Cuz, salutes. Thank you. I appreciate you for watching, man. Thank you very much. I love you always. Shout out to my cuz Ken out in Philadelphia. Much love. Thanks for watching again. But yeah, man, Canelo and Triple G, I just feel like it's a tough, good fight. Like I said, even if you don't like the quality, like everybody think Triple G too long and he too old, he too beat up. But when you think of the matchup, the history, and the money, it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to it's going to bring in the money what they're asking for. It's that prize fight. You're gonna have these two guys going out. Triple G is gonna bring everything he got. Canelo obviously bring everything he got. You can never tell me once where Triple G came into a fight not wanting to fight. He came in always wanted to fight. A1 every time.
He bring it.
He brings
he be
the
in shape.
games.
He bring it. He be in shape. He's ready. Look,
I'm not guaranteed there's gonna be people putting money on Triple G on this fight.
You got people that out here that think he legit didn't win either fight. Canelo, there's people out here that think he didn't legit fight. He didn't win either one.
I don't either. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't see a knockout. I don't.
No, I want to say I don't see a knockout.
I would like to see one.
I don't see a knockout, but for some reason, if Canelo come in there just on fire, just like you said, if he brings the L to Bivol in there, and he just is like on some, I'm gonna try to prove to y'all that I got this guy. This guy can't fuck with me. Okay, he's good, but he can't fuck with me. And he goes in there and just hits Canelo with Triple G with a nice combination, and the referees do like Canelo. We know this. So he could hit Triple G with some good flush shots that look real strong, and it could look like Triple G ain't about to bounce back. And the next thing you know, you got the referee jumping in between the middle, grabbing Triple G, waving his hands up in the air like this, and Canelo jumping on the turnbuckle, putting his hands up in the air in celebration. It might be a premature stoppage. You feel what I'm saying? It can happen though.
Yeah. Yes, can.
And that's the kind of knockout that I'm talking about that I see. Canelo would be the one to do that though. It wouldn't be Triple G, because even if Triple G had Canelo in that kind of trouble, referee's going to give Canelo every fucking chance that he can get to get out of trouble until it's just to the point where I gotta stop it. All right.
Absolutely facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean,
Facts. Big facts.
look, the boxing world loves Canelo because they know how important he is. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck. They know how important he is to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna give him a little help around, help here and there. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it's what it is. And he could take advantage. That's the only way I see a knockout. But I'm talking about like just one punch, starch, go to sleep, or like change everything and have somebody. No, because neither one of them. I've seen both of them guys get hit with crazy punches, and they be right there.
Exactly. I seen Canelo gave his everything to Triple G, and he took it. And
Yeah.
likewise backwise to Canelo. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
And none of these do stagger. They didn't buckle. They didn't, same game plan. They stood at the same pace, right in the mix. I just don't see a knockout happening. I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not leaning towards knockout. Like, I'm not. I feel like this is going to be 12 rounds of hard fight, hard boxing. This is going to be a tough fight. I think Canelo can beat. I got Canelo winning. Like, no question. I'm picking Canelo Alvarez. I don't flip on him because of what happened with Bivol.
Of course
Not
not.
me.
No,
I don't flip on
no,
him.
no. Of course not. I like. I'm gonna keep on saying it. The L with Triple G with Canelo with Bivol. I just feel like he went up in weight. He did his thing. He knows where he is now. He knows what he has to. He knows where he's at in the game.
Yeah,
You feel
he
me?
need to stop fucking playing.
Thank you very much.
Stop playing.
Couldn't say it again. He didn't came in
Stop
Canelo.
playing. Cinnamon. Stop playing, bro.
But yo, let's touch base on this Rolly Romero fight real quick, man. Couple days away. Excellent fighters, good fighters. Can't take nothing away from neither one of these guys. I mean, Tank Davis, he's a tank. Big guy.
That's obvious.
Big guy.
That's obvious.
So, and I'm not saying nothing. Rolly's a big guy too. I mean,
it's gonna be a bigger fighter down fight night.
But Tank is gonna be a big fight. Big. I mean, let me take two. It's gonna be a big fight. Let's put it this way. Do I see it going the distance? No. Honestly, no. Do I see upset happening? No. But there's always a chance for that. I can't take nothing away from any fighter because there's always a punching chance in any fight. In any fight, when you're throwing the hands, you're throwing your hands. There's always a punching fight. You can be doing a bare knuckle fight in the street. There's a punching chance. So that's why I have to say. I mean, Rolly has a chance to win. I'm not changing my shit. I want Rolly to win. I'm not saying, hey, yo, Rolly's gonna fucking dog and shit. I can't say that. What I can say is gonna be a good fight. And what I'm going to say on the stream is, I would like to see Rolly knock Tank out. Is that gonna happen? There's a 50-50 chance of that happening, and that's the reason I say 50-50. And the reason I say 50-50, and this is only because I'm giving it the first 4 rounds, because you do not know what to expect from an awkward fighter. At that, he's what he fights. Judo. Judo. His style is different. Whatever he counts fight his style, or whatever you want to call it. But you just have to put the thought out there. He's an awkward fighter. You know, I feel like a lot of um, fights that Tank gets, you know, he gets those boxers, those guys who will sit there and box your head off. You feel me? You got these good boxers who skilled. I just feel like if you just kind of like not really putting skill in there, you know, kind of putting out almost like a street fighter, if someone coming in there just say, hey, it can happen. Is it gonna happen? I don't think so. My honest prediction, I think Tank wins. I don't want to say by knockout. I don't want to say by knockout, but it's gonna happen by knockout.
Well, I hate
But
to,
like
I
there's
hate
a
to, I
lot of
hate to
people who's
rain
gonna
on your
hate me for
parade, but
this.
I think it's gonna be a knockout.
Like a lot of people's gonna hate me for this, but like what I'm gonna say though, there's gonna be a knockout in this fight. That's what I can say.
Why is people gonna hate you for this? What I want to one thing I want to talk about though. You said 50-50 chance that Rolly knocks Tank out. I call bullshit on that. I give it more of a fucking 80-20 chance that Rolly knocks Tank out
That's
because
realistic though.
I just don't think he's gonna knock him out. What I do what I do think is that this can be an absolutely fun ass fight. I believe it can be fun. I don't think Tank's gonna try to make it fun. That's my opinion. I think Tank is not gonna try to engage in what Rolly wants to do. I think Tank is gonna stick and move. Box. Not engage and get into mixing it up with this dude. Because it might not be the best of ideas. It just might not be. Like you might not want to just get caught. Rolly catch you. We see he can throw a punch. He definitely can throw a punch. But I just think in regards to like how Tank do what he do.
Okay, who are you? Like, okay, I'm not coming out crazy, but who are you to say Tank's gonna come out that way?
What do you mean? Who am
Who
I
or
to say?
get what I'm saying? Like think about
It's just
this.
an opinion.
Like, no, right? I'm saying, like you like let's say yes, you say you know he's gonna come out there stick and jab, right?
All right.
He don't come out stick and jab. He fight with emotions. He come in there saying, I'm a he wants to shut Rolly the fuck up. He wants to come in there and end it real quick. Let's say that he come in with that mentality. You know, you're gonna come in and get open to a shot.
I just heard that man say out of his own mouth, you could be angry, but you need to be controlled. Because if you just run with pure emotions, that's how you get caught with some shit that you don't see. That came from out of his mouth.
Yes,
So
I heard that as
he's
well from an interview.
he's not gonna go in there like that. He's gonna want to do that. He's gonna want to knock them. He's gonna want to knock Rolly out. Do not get that twisted. But the knockout he's looking for ain't gonna just be I'm coming at you 45 seconds.
No,
I'm coming
he's
with everything.
waiting for the knockout. He's gonna be waiting for it
He won't
to happen. It
pull a
would
Teofimo Lopez against George Kambosos. He will not pull a
no.
Teofimo Lopez against George Kambosos.
He's not
That's
that type
not
of
how
fighter.
Tank Davis. That's not how
No,
Tank
he's
Davis
not that type
rock.
of fighter. No,
You know, he's not gonna
absolutely
come
not.
out. He's not gonna come out like Mike Tyson used to come at guys. Mike Tyson would
I
come
th-
out there with the intention to knock people out in the first round.
right,
The
and I
aggression, the bullheadedness of it, the mean, the physicality. He was not looking to stick around for longer than 9 minutes if Mike Tyson was coming into the ring. Just the way that he
we know
approached it. Tank don't fight
we
like that.
know
Rolly don't
we
fight like
know.
that.
Listen, we know Tank Davis ain't gonna come out all crazy.
No,
We know that. You
not
know
at
the
all.
first round, we everyone he knows himself. Rolly's gonna want to come out crazy the first round, the second round. He's gonna want to come out crazy, try to be the bigger guy, try to throw the bigger punches. But he knows, like you said, the game plan. What the game plan should be is stick and move, throw jab, move. Try to get out of there. Don't engage with his combination. Because when you try to engage with that combination, that's when you're gonna open yourself up to punches.
Tank gonna throw combinations and move. He's not. I just don't think he's gonna stand in front of this guy and take those kind of chances and play them games. Rolly can punch, and he's gonna be bigger. And Rolly gonna look like a welterweight. You know what I'm saying? On fight night. That's what he gonna look like. Tank. Well, if he do, now, see me, I'm not really the pre-fight type of guy like that. But I've actually been paying attention because the reason why is because Rolly Romero is a hilarious guy. He's just a funny person in particular, just in general. Like, he's just a funny guy. So I've been paying attention to all of this. Tank really don't like this dude. But Tank is saying, like, yo, I'm trying to be chill. I'm mad at this motherfucker, but at the same time, I got to be chill because that's how you get caught. That's how you mess up. That's how you take L's. So
He could be saying that though. He could just be saying it for the cameras. But in reality, this dude wants to knock his head the fuck off.
yeah, but I mean, but if he's saying it just for the cameras, damn, it's the right way. It's the right thing in the first place. It's not the wrong thing to say. It's the right thing to say.
Right. Well, I feel like what. Right. Like I feel like what Rolly. I feel like Rolly, what he's doing, he's saying what he's going to do. I feel like, yeah. At the same time, you're really a game plan. I feel like you're telling them what you want to do. Coming in the first couple of rounds, you want to try to knock his ass out. Well, shit. I mean, damn.
Well,
all right, you're gonna try to.
Hold on. Hate to stop you. Hold on. That's not necessarily true. I've heard. See, that's what I mean. I'm listening to the pre-fight bullshit that comes with this fight. He said he wanted to knock him out in the first round, but he didn't say he was going to bull rush him. He said that he was going to catch Tank with something that he's not going to see, which leads me to the impression that Rolly is going to want to try to box and be smart but he's basically saying the first smart punch that I throw is going to knock the man out. That's what he's basically saying. The first smart punch that I throw in the fight that connects is going to drop him. But
okay, so
he didn't
look.
say that I'm gonna go in there and just run him over and try to maul him and do all crazy shit and knock him out in the first round.
No.
He said
Right.
I'm gonna catch
that
him
would
with
be
something he ain't gonna see.
So look. With that being said, do you think he will be able to catch Tank with something he can't see?
No. No.
And let's say he catches Tank with something he can't see. I believe Tank can take the punch, but
yeah.
What I'm worried about is when Tank take the punches when he counters. Is the issue. Is how is Rolly gonna be able to be able to throw those punches and at the same time, be able to guard himself. That's what makes me, think about this fight as well. What comes into this fight. All right, yes, I know Rolly's an excellent fighter. He's a great fighter and everything, but I haven't really seen him go in there and box, a full fight. I've seen him going in there and knocking a lot of these people out, within the first couple rounds, but they ain't Tank. They ain't this guy on this level, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, this is what I've been talking about. I mean, Rolly's fought some okay guys. I think his last fight, he fought his best competition when he fought Yildiz. That's his best guy he's fought. That's a solid fighter. That's a world-class title eliminator guy. He can get there. He can get to that level, to the title eliminator. So he's a good step up.
So let me ask you this: who do you want to win this fight?
I don't give a shit who wins.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Who do you want to win? Like,
Well, if I'm as a gambling man, I'm weird. I would bet. I would no as a I'm a bet on Rolly because he's an underdog like shit. So I'm gonna throw a couple bones at it, and if he win, then I hit. But if it's just flat out trying to make a prediction and try to like just like on some
Really? Okay, look.
boxing
On
analyst shit,
some
I'm
real
picking Tank
exactly
Davis.
on
You good over there, fam?
yeah, my Bluetooth fucking died. So what I was saying is fuck. What was I saying before my fucking Bluetooth died? This shit got me all fucked up. This shit got me all fucked up. Damn.
You were talking about who I want to win. Like I fucking have something invested into this shit.
Look. So let's say Tank Davis, loses to Rolly. It'd be a fucking upset. But at the same time, I'm thinking about it. Yo, if you put some money on Rolly, you get a decent amount of chicken on Rolly.
Okay, but then a lot of people will say, "Oh, well, that ain't smart betting." But hey, I would bet just because hey, if he wins, I hit. But I'm from a watching boxing and watching both of these guys fight, and then just going off of resume and everything like that. I'm gonna go with Tank Davis.
That's the logically thing to do because off of experience and everything, you know what Tank can do. You know the damage he can do. Look what happened when he fought Pitbull Cruz. I mean, some people said Pitbull Cruz won that fight. I think it was a very good fight. I think Tank did his shit. Tank took some punches. What a lot of people didn't see was a lot of them punches was missing.
And Cruz didn't do shit in that fight. But Tank didn't do much either, so it is what it is.
How much
Tank won the fight. Tank won the fight. I mean, I can't. So Tank won the fight. Everybody can talk about that fight just only because he didn't fucking knock him out. That's really all the reason why people talk shit about that fight. It's because Tank did knock the man out. He's knocking everybody else out. Everybody didn't have a problem with it. One guy makes it, and now Tank. Oh, he lost. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You know why you don't want to rematch him again? Because he broke his hand on his head. He hurt his hand on his head. When he asked him to rematch, he said no. It wasn't because he wouldn't fight the dude again, because he got a fucking brick head. Anyway.
He got a pitbull head.
He got a fucking, yeah, man. Come on. Don't nobody got no time to be punching into nobody's cranium that feel like a cinder block. You out here breaking thumbs and hands and with your head out here in the boxing game. Nobody got time for that, man. So, but regardless, I don't take nothing away from that. But I just think that I like the fight to possibly be a good old mixer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm picking Tank Davis. And I respect all fighters, but I'm gonna go with Tank Davis on this one. I just am afraid Rolly's gonna throw something. He's talking about throwing something that Tank might not see, and I just think that's what's gonna end up happening to him. He's gonna get caught with something that he ain't gonna see. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. You know what I mean? I just don't think he can. What is that? Perdit? Is that period? You meant to say period, whoever that is out here? Whoever it is, thank you for commenting, but we can't spell check that shit right there, boss.
Oh, shit.
Say Perdit, period? What the hell? We be having some good ones watching out there, don't we?
Oh, man. Maybe that was on one of those that try to come in from another country and they try to translate the shit.
Hey man, it is what it is. Because we do this like night owl shit, this Jay Leno time, this fucking Jimmy
Let
Fallon time, Jimmy
let
Kimmel
me.
shit,
What's your
huh?
final prediction? For the fight?
All right, I'm calling. I just did. I just said it, man. I like Tank Davis in 7. I like Tank in 7. Um, like I said, I think that the first 4 rounds could be fun as hell. But I think Tank gonna catch him. I think Tank gonna catch him. But we'll see, man. But
Good
that's just
shit.
how I call it. That's how I call it.
Nice. Nice.
What you say? I ain't heard you say nothing. You dancing around it. You funny on this. I don't know how I feel about your takes on this fight. I'm not feeling it. I don't know how I feel about it. I ain't saying because I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to feel the bias. Is there bias? What?
Oh, let me.
Is that bias? Is that bias? Hey Eddie, are you biased?
Yo, you want to hear something? You don't know. You don't want to know my prediction.
No, I don't. I almost don't know if I do because I'm smelling bias for this fight. I'm smelling bias. This is almost like I feel like certain situations
It's,
people just
the thing is it's not biased.
no, it's not
When
bias.
no. It's not biased. You know why it's not biased?
All right, well, tell me.
The person. I'm gonna just put it this way. You can't take nothing away from Tank Davis at all. At all. Excellent fighter. He's a great fighter.
Yeah,
Just I don't think no one can beat him. Right now, I just don't think.
but
I
but
don't think at that weight class, I don't see no one that can beat him. I'm sorry.
at 130 or 35.
At 130. No,
You
no,
mean
no.
one? You mean 135?
135. My bad.
Okay,
135.
okay, 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 okay.
Yeah, I don't see no one at 135. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The only person who's competition for him right now is Rolly. Other than that, is who else do he have to fight?
At 135
And no, I'm talking about in house.
or in house? Yeah, we talked. Yeah, in house. Yeah, he's gone, so he's not there anymore. Um, he's gonna do his own thing, and that I'm loving that. Um,
Yeah, and I'm
Tank
hearing
did
he's going to his own promotion. That's what he was telling me, which is
try to do his own thing, man. Nothing wrong with that, but that's beautiful.
get bread, get your money. Like
That's
you're making your fights now.
that's beautiful for boxing. Um, Tank doing his own thing is beautiful for boxing because it actually might be able to bring some type of clarity to 135. We might because we've got a guy right now that has no ties on him right now. So he can go and talk to Eddie Hearn about fighting the winner of Haney Cambosis. And there's no problems. You know what I mean? Because he's not coming with Floyd. He's coming
Right.
on his own. So
They can make a
then
good
you think,
deal. Until
yeah,
he will get the chicken. It won't be going to Floyd, and he be getting whatever percentage. He would be making his bread, and but he got people to pay and shit like that, whatever. But in the end of the day, he able to do what he wants to do.
look,
Like he can go over there and say, "I'm gonna fight. I want to fight with Eddie Hearn. I want to go fight someone with Al Heyman or he'd be able to do that."
yeah, he can go back and fight guys in Floyd's camp. Maybe like that still can happen because Floyd will in a way I feel like they'll be happy to do that anyway because they're like, aha, look, you leave and I still make money off you. Ha 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 ha. But if it's money to be made, then still make the fight. I think it's a good thing. You gotta look at it. Tank Davis kind of like I said, it could possibly be clarity to 135 because after the Haney Kambosos fight, that's a possibility if he was to beat Rolly. You know what I'm saying? That's a possibility that they fight. And you can actually talk and have negotiations for that to happen. Also, you got Ryan Garcia, who's with Oscar De La Hoya. Or is it Eddie Hearn? I mean, I get confused with who he's with. I don't know who the fuck he with. He be training with whoever. I don't know who he's with ever. So I just know he ain't with Al Heyman. So Tank can talk to Ryan Garcia's people and make a fight. You know what I'm saying? That man, come on, man. I'm just saying, like Ryan Garcia all over the place, man. He don't know if he want to be a boxer. He want to be a social media superstar. You know what I'm saying? He just want to be the random dude that's in the background of every picture with a celebrity. Like he just be somewhere floating in the background. I don't know what he wants to do with himself, but regardless, he ain't with Al Heyman. So Tank can go talk to him. That's another big fight at 135. Then, what I think is going to happen very soon, I think once the Kambosos Haney fight is going to bring a lot of stuff into fruition. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Rolly by KO and Fold. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Talk your shit, King. Talk your shit, King. Tell us how you really feel out here. Tell us how you feel. You feel KO and Fold? I say hell no. But it is what it is. It's all love in the world anyway, ain't it? But I say hell no to KO and Fold.
If you stay tuned until I finish rolling my blunt, I'll tell you exactly what I think.
Fucking bias. I smell bias. This guy wants Rolly to win, y'all. This dude want Rolly to win, low key. He trying to keep it cool and clean. I don't give a fuck about none of these motherfuckers. They don't give me shit. I hate to put it like that, y'all, but I'm just keeping the truth. But I love watching what they do. So I don't have really much invested. I've got guys that I like watching fight, but I ain't got shit invested in it.
You know what I like to see? I like to see upsets. I like to see when the underdog beats the dog. You feel me? I like to see shit like that. For me, that's when shit gets real. You feel me?
I guess.
Like shit when you see what Joshua and Ruiz. I don't call that an upset, but what I call that was a good fucking fight. Joshua took him lightly. You know what was it? Was that a last minute replacement too? Wasn't it? Or no?
Yeah,
it was, right. So it can't really compare that. So can't compare that.
No, fuck that. Joshua, you knock last minute replacements out in 6 rounds. That's what you're supposed to do. And see, that's what I talk about. See, you like underdogs, right? I don't like underdogs. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when an underdog is an underdog for a reason, look, motherfuckers in Vegas ain't rich just because they like to give up. They ain't got the money that they got because they like to give people money. Okay? It's money in it. If Rolly wins, it's going to go the distance. Definitely not 4 rounds. Yeah, man, come on. He ain't getting Tank out of there that quick. But yeah,
wait till I finish smoke. Rolling this blunt.
If Vegas didn't get to where they at by giving their money away to people. When they come out with them odds, they do all the homework that they need to do. Okay, they know like underdogs are underdogs for a reason. Okay, so when an underdog wins a fight, it throws a monkey wrench into the game. And people say, oh, well, that's boxing. But no, fuck that. And I'm going to explain why. Because when that underdog, 9 times out of 10, if he wins and he's a big time underdog, you really think you line them up in certain situations, line them same 2 fighters up 3 times, in 3 more times after that, and see what the fuck happened. More than likely, the other fighter probably will win all them damn fights. You throw a monkey wrench to the game. You're not, I mean, I know people are supposed to come up and do what they're supposed to do, but if they're supposed to come up and do what they're supposed to do, when the odds drop, don't be no fucking 3 to 1 or higher underdog. Because if you're like that, then you're looked upon as you're not even supposed to fucking be there. So that's why I say that that's why I don't like underdogs. Because you really throwing a monkey wrench into the grand scheme of things. That's just how I look at it. Because
Let me ask you this.
like, same thing with Canelo. Like,
do you like Usyk?
yeah.
Was it Usyk an underdog?
He's an underdog, but he's not really an underdog. He wasn't no fucking 3-4 to 1 underdog when he
No, he
fought
wasn't.
Usyk.
Right?
I mean,
He
Joshua.
wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I'm not saying that, but he was an underdog.
He was an underdog, but he's not. What I mean is, look, when you have, like, for instance, when Buster Douglas beats Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Stuff when we just have a real big upset recently. See, my head might be all over the place. Didn't we just have a big upset recently? Help me. Come on, man.
Recent upset?
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess Canelo Bivol, that's not really an upset, but it was because of the odds. Because of the odds, though, on Canelo. That was, because of the odds.
That's not a fucking upset.
Not from the boxing standpoint, from the odds. I'm not talking about from a boxing standpoint. It's not. It's from the odds. But I'm talking about, like, there's been a couple of upsets recently. If it's like, for instance, if you got 2 good fighters fighting each other and one of them wins, then that's like the same level of guy stepping up to the next level. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have a guy up here get beat by somebody down here, okay? But the guy down here will never get here on the level. He'll never get to the high level that this guy that was already there, that made it there, beat the guys and did what he had to do. Then this guy comes in, a stand-in, a guy on short week's notice who, you know what I'm saying, who really ain't nothing all like that. He's a fringe guy. And he comes in and he starts as this guy. Then this guy comes back down like here, and he's got to get his way back up. But the guy that dropped him is never going to get to where the guy that he just beat is at this time, at the time of him beating him. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
You catch that?
So what about that?
Anybody out there that's watching, can you catch that?
What about Garcia and Martin? Garcia with Sandor Martin.
Yeah, that's a fucking humongous upset. That's a husky ass upset right there. Okay.
Got both
Sandor Martin. Yeah. Lopez Cambosis, big upset. Yep. Even though
Sandor Martin, like damn.
What's up? What'd you say about Martin?
I'm just saying, Martin, he did shit that night. Like it was like keep it real. I was left in shock after that shit.
Okay, but what did Sandor Martin just do when he fought a couple weeks ago, a month or so ago? What did he do? Get beat by somebody that ain't even on Mikey Garcia level.
A weirdo.
by somebody. But no, he's not a weirdo. He just got beat by somebody that I
A
don't think is on Mikey
weirdo.
Garcia level. So this is what I'm talking about. Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua. Okay. There's guys that I don't think. There's guys that Anthony Joshua's beat that I don't think Andy Ruiz can just
Oh,
he can beat.
oh, you know what fight this fight that oh my god, oh my this fight we was watching it. I think we was doing a watch party to keep it real with you. Maybe it was the Laura versus Warrington or something like that.
What? No. When Chocolatito, that wasn't an upset to me. No, none of that. When you fought El Rey, none of that. No. So look, there's upsets regardless. But let's put it like this: if Chocolatito and El Rey fight, okay, whoever wins that fight, that's not a upset in a way, because it's not, because those are two top guys getting it in. There's two top guys fighting. Yeah. All right. But when you got somebody that's already at the top and then climbed up, and then they fighting somebody that's not there, that's down here, okay, but you know that fighter's plateau. That's my thing. You know how high that guy can go. And he beats the top guy. He's not the top guy. He just beat the top guy that night. That's just how I rock with it. Like, that's just how I rock with it. Unless you get knocked the fuck out. Because getting knocked out is just definitive, no question. I mean, they ain't got nothing to talk about. But like when you talk about like beating guys, and it gets all, you beat guys and they're not on that level, they'll never get to that level, even though they got to win over an all-time great. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. Andy, like they got to win over an all-time great, but then you look at the rest of their resume and it's spotty. Like I'm saying, like Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas was a solid boxer. You feel me? He was going through a lot of things, if I'm not mistaken, at the time, right before he fought Mike. I think his mom had just recently passed away, and there was other things going on in his life. But it all lined up at the right time for him. But let's look at the rest of it. What else is there? He fought Evander Holyfield, I think like 8 or 9 months after he beat Mike. He made a whole bunch of money, had, everything happened great for him. Fought Evander, got knocked out in like the third round. Disappeared, blew up to like 300-something pounds, tried to make a comeback, fought a couple guys, lower level demons, and never was nothing. But he beat Mike Tyson.
Yes,
like, that's why I don't like underdogs.
All right.
Because I feel like the top guys should just be fighting the top guys. They've already worked to beat all of them weirdos. The top guys should only fight top guys. That's just my opinion. I feel like once you are a champion, once you hold one of the 4 belts, I feel like the top 10 competition in your division are the only people that should even be considering fighting you. That's just my opinion. Because them guys that just come out of nowhere, that's like, oh, he's a journeyman and he's a solid fighter. The Sandor Martins and the what's his name, Gabriel Rosados, and all of them guys. That's my Tank KO in the 7th. That's my call. But like all them guys, like the Gabe Rosados and the Luis Ortizes and all of them guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Raleigh first. Like those are the guys that like if they win and they beat they beat the upper echelon guys, you know what I'm saying? It throws a monkey wrench in the system. You know what I mean? Because they're not even supposed to fucking really beat her. They're just there to just make the fight happen. They're just there to give somebody some work. Like when you're there, when your intentions is there to just give somebody some work, like, and you win, the motherfucker that win them fights be shocked they win them fights. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's just so like that's why I don't like underdogs. So that's where me and you are in total disagreement with. So you're just gonna sit there and look at me smoke? That's what we're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm reading some shit right here. A
What you
fucking
reading?
article.
What's good?
It's an article that I'm reading here that with Mayweather and shit. He's putting his money on Rolly and shit. But
Man,
but you know, he like we was talking about, you know, he's saying that shit, but you know he has his side money definitely on Tank. He telling you he gonna show everybody, oh yeah, I'm putting money on Rolly, but he ain't showing you that ticket that he got in his back pocket with Tank Davis. But
man,
look,
I don't.
I spoke about
Look, man, that's what where we clocking in at. We almost
here's
about to.
here's my
We
prediction.
almost about to that time.
I think Tank Tank's gonna put in that work, but I just think Rolly he's just gonna get hit with something that is gonna be a little too much power that he can mingle with, and that's gonna send him down. If not down, knocked out. I'm calling around number 6 for Tank. That's my final prediction. Tank Davis for round 6. I would like to see Rolly win because it will show that, you know, awkward fighters out there does have a chance in this game if they put their, you know, their mind to it, if they work hard for it. You feel me? But can't take nothing away from Tank Davis because Tank Davis is, you know, he's the man, he's the dog, you know, he's doing his thing, and you can never count him out of any fight. And with an opponent like Rolly, you know, I'm not trying to take nothing away from Rolly, but what it says for it says it for itself. He's not fighting an Isaac Cruz. You feel me? He ain't fighting any of these fighters he fought before. He's fighting a Rolly. So, you know, yeah, there's lucky punches, but there's skills. There's
Oh, shout
experience.
outs to Rolly. Shout outs to Rolly. Like I said, Rolly's a fucking a funny guy. Shout out to Bullet for being a real G too. He's real good, real dude, real stand up.
Yes, yes. He is a good
But
guy.
but I'm gonna keep it real. 9 times out of 10, Rolly Romero has made you and other people out here total believers with his talk game. I think his talk game has pushed him more into the forefront, and also like other stuff that he got, like stuff that he had on going on the side, like outside of the ring and everything like that.
You can't say it's a talk game because the record says for itself. Yes, he might haven't fought, you know, the best opponents, but the record says for itself too. He has knocked out everybody he fought, and everybody he fought, record was had
No,
no blemish.
when he fought undefeated guys, he took it. You're right.
Yeah, you can't take nothing away from him, but it's like there's levels to it. You know, Rolly's on that level, Tanks is on that level, but I feel like Tank is just gonna, man.
I don't know. I just feel like if this fight would have happened, I don't know if this fight would have happened any other time, or if Rolly didn't have the platform to say how he feels about fighting Tank, he's been talking about Tank forever. If he hadn't had the platform to speak on these things, this fight might not be. There wouldn't be. I just feel like a lot of people wouldn't be looking as Rolly as possibly to have a chance, even if he really did. If you give it,
Okay.
even if he does,
Yeah.
I don't think that the public would let him have a chance. If you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying because this fight was supposed to happen a little while back, and since it sit down and sizzled longer, Tank had a fight. He had his fight or whatever. Since he didn't get a fight, Tank, it sit. He was able to talk his game, talk his shit, tell everybody how he feels about Tank. Tank acknowledges that, tells him how he feels, and all this shit is going back and forth. You already see how the first press conference ran. When the fight was originally was supposed to go down, there was already tension from that alone.
Right.
They didn't like each other, and to sit there now to say, it sit for this long, it's like, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of heat on this, a lot of, oh yeah, this person can win, this person can win, oh yeah, this person can win because look how he looks, look what he's doing, look what he's saying. Yeah, look what he's saying, but look how long this fight took. Look how long it took for this fight to happen. So, but then again, remember what I said with Teofimo Lopez and Gambosis. With that fight being caught off when it happened, and it took so long to happen, I feel like it gave Gambosis the time to prepare for Teofimo, and likewise for Rolly. It gave Rolly the extra time to prepare for Tank than he would have for the first fight when it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, but Tank actually had a fight. So,
true that.
True that. I don't think that really means much because I don't know the whole stories. I don't know everything, but I mean, how much did like Rolly was having issues all around that time? Who knows what monkey wrenches that could have threw into what he was doing in regards to the training. Who knows? Yeah, you get more time to prepare. That's what's up. I just feel like I just feel like he's talked himself into this to getting people to believe in him. And there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't shit wrong with that. So that's why I say shout outs to him for talking people into believing in your brand, because that's what it's all about. That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do. Anybody who subscribes to the channel actually fucking sits and listens to us talk for an hour and a half, maybe once or twice a week. We're trying to, welcome us into your shit. Welcome us into your home. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Rolly's basically been doing the same thing. So shout out to him for that. So I really do think that he's built up an aura, a mystique. That, hey man, I got a shot. And I feel like in other circumstances, maybe we wouldn't think so much. Like I'll put it like this. How many people was giving him a chance to win before the reschedule? This wasn't even like nobody really was even talking about this like this. This was like a foregone conclusion. It was just another notch on the belt for Tank, another K. That's what it was looked at before the reschedule. Just keeping it tall. Just keeping it tall.
Right. It's true because
nobody really was saying it, man.
The first time when the fight first was going to happen, I thought it was going to be a walk in the park for Tank.
everybody, I talked to a couple people that just was like, he fighting Rolly, dude with the crazy punches. That's what people were saying. So like I said, I'm not hating at all.
Right. I'm not
what he does is effective. So I'm not hating on it. But that's what people were saying when I was like, Tank's about to fight Rolly Romero. People that I know, they was like, dude with the crazy punches.
right.
They're like, that's what we finna fight. Oh, he'll knock him out in 6. He'll knock him out in 3. That's the kind of stuff I was hearing before the reschedule. Now, after the reschedule, Rolly's had the time to get his brand out there, build himself up. Now he's built himself up for people to believe in him and what he can do, and respect to him. So I just think that I need to see some other wrinkles in his game. If I'm gonna give him a chance to beat Tank Davis, UK's finest Fury. Is he? Is Tyson Fury the best fighter in the UK? What you think, Eddie?
No.
Who's the best fighter in the UK?
I mean, in the UK, for how the UK sees it is Fury. How I see it, I think it's Usyk.
Usyk ain't from the UK, fam.
Oh yeah, you're right. So no,
that's Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Not UK. So if Fury ain't the best fighter in the UK, then who is? No one beats Rolly. We'll see.
I mean, shit. If Usyk's not from the UK, it's fucking Fury. Gotta be Fury. Gotta be Fury right now. I'd be what? Joshua?
No, it ain't. Well, if you got to go between Fury and Joshua, I guess for me, Joshua's better. But I think Joshua's better. But huh?
I like Klitschko.
Klitschko's not from the UK either.
No, he's Russian.
Oh yeah, but we talking about the UK, fam.
No, that's what I say. Like I'm just talking about greats, you know. Like I think people like it's like, but for the UK, it's only Fury and Joshua. But if I had to pick, you know, it would be Fury, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of guys that are pretty good, but I guess if you're gonna just talk about it like from the standpoint of they want to argue about it, I still think Joshua better than Fury. I don't care what nobody say. Fury ain't fought enough people. That's just my opinion. So I like Joshua. So you say Fury, I like Joshua. Rolly is mentally ready. I mean, shit. You know something I don't? Rolly seems, I guess, mentally ready. He seemed pretty much the same guy. Every time I've been watching his interviews and his, the stuff he's been talking about, it's the same dude, no matter what. Tank round 6. No, he not winning. Yeah, I don't agree. I don't think Rolly can win. I think it could be a fun ass fight though, y'all, and I'm here for it. And I'm definitely here for it. Fury is the best heavyweight.
We getting
no, I don't think Fury is the best heavyweight.
We're getting at them late hours, so you know what that means.
Hey, it is what it is. Fury ain't man. No, Fury ain't the best heavyweight. Get out of here with that. Y'all can stop doing that, man. Y'all gonna put some respect on Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk's name, and whoever win they rematch to me is the best heavyweight for sure. Damn it. Put some respect on them boys' names. I'm telling you. People talk about Fury beat Vlad. Man, I bet you Fury wouldn't want to fight the Vlad that Joshua fought. That wasn't the same dude. The Vlad that Fury fought wasn't the same dude. The Vlad
Exactly.
that fought Anthony Joshua.
But man, look, we're capping at an hour and 30 minutes, man. Any
Who you
final
talking to?
any final thoughts you want to say about on this fight?
Who you talking to, man? You talking to me like I don't like, me, I'm an hour guy. Don't play with me. I'm an hour
Yeah.
dude, but we got people watching and we appreciate all y'all for watching, man. But final thoughts.
Final thoughts on the upcoming fights and the fight this weekend.
Oh man, I ain't got no thoughts on no upcoming fights, man. My final thoughts on the fight this weekend is this is a big fight in my opinion for boxing, okay? Because if Rolly wins, then hey man, we might have a new star out here. Could be possibly be because he's got the charisma and all that and everything. He's got the total package to be a star in boxing. Because his fighting styles are unorthodox and he's got the charisma. He could be a star in boxing. Or we could have Tank winning this fight, freeing himself from Mayweather Promotions and being able to freelance, kind of like what Canelo does, so to speak, and choose his own destiny and what he wants to do with his boxing career. And it also opens up things for really, really big fights down at 135. I mean, he could fight Devin Haney, George Kambosos, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson is going to come up to 135 eventually. That could be in play. Ryan Garcia. There's so many good fights that could happen now that Tank has freed himself from Mayweather Promotions. And that's why this is a big fight, because you could either have one guy a guy that's already pretty much a star in boxing, taking it to another level, and the possibilities are endless for what he could do, or we could have a new star in the making because he's got the total package. He knocks people out and he's got charisma. So boxing could be in a win-win situation no matter who wins that fight. You got any final thoughts, Ed?
Well, what I have to say is, this weekend is going to be a great fight. Congratulations to the winner to that fight. Everybody, please tune in, watch the fight, because this fight's not going to go the distance.
You damn right.
The fight is not
If people want to gamble, let's gamble on that.
This is going
this fight ain't gonna go 12 rounds. Now who win or who lose, but let's bet on who is this fight gonna go the distance. Anybody who thinks this fight gonna go the distance is crazy.
Right, exactly. Like, just say it. But yeah, it's gonna be, a good fight. I don't think it's gonna go 12 rounds. Congratulations to either of the winner. Someone has to go. I'm ready for it. I know a lot of people is ready for it. This fight should have happened a long time ago. It's finally here. This is gonna kind of settle how people feel about these fighters. It's gonna definitely change how people feel about certain fighters. Because, anything can happen. If Tank wins, there you go, he moves on with his career, he'd be able to do what he got to do. He leaves Mayweather Promotion, he goes on. But if he loses, he just might have to fuck around, fuck with Mayweather for another 2-fight deal.
No, man. Look, that's not. No, come on, family. We're not gonna leave on that note.
Like
That's
I'm just
not
saying.
him. Listen, let me tell you, him losing could be good too. Cause then all these little weirdos would be like, "Oh yeah, I'll fight him now." So it might that might end up being a better thing for him winning. Tank can't lose in this situation, in my opinion, unless he gets starts in the first round. Other than that, Tank's career is going to be fine. A loss would hurt, but it might help him in regards to getting these guys to fight him.
Yes, I agree with that. But other than that, it's going to be a great fight. Everyone who's going to watch. Bet your money it's not going 12 rounds because it's not. Get your Hennessy ready. Never settle.
This motherfucker said never settle. I love this guy.
Hennessy, never settle. Get your fucking Hennessy because if you don't get it soon, it will be sold out for this fight. Because motherfuckers gotta be watching this shit because motherfuckers gonna be drunk before it even start because motherfuckers already know what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna knock the fuck out. It's gonna be like how Tank. It's gonna be how Canelo knocked out Amir Khan.
Oh, here you go, man. Man, you need to get off the stream, boy. You talking outside of your face. You must be tired, my
Listen,
G. Go
tune
on
in,
ahead, man.
watch a fight. It's gonna be a spectacular fight. It's not going to distance. Other than that, this is CBC Coastal Boxing Club. You already know your boy Coastal Boxing Club in the building. Eddie Unsteady, Ching Ming. We are out of here.
CBC. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that fly shit. CB.
If you don't know, now you know.